Good evening, Singapore. This is Malay News and I'm Stefan Tong. Today's news. Foreign investors are starting to dramatically reduce their investments in Singapore. In 2017, foreign direct investment (FDI) decreased from $6 billion to $5 billion, and in 2018, it further decreased from $5 billion to $2.3 billion. That's more than a 50% decrease from 2017 to 2018. Today, we have a chance to interview Mr. Gareth Mock, a spokesman from the EDB, on why this is happening. On to you, Shauna.
Good evening, I am Shauna reporting from the Malayan News, and here we have Mr. Gareth Mock, the spokesman of the EDB. So, Mr. Mock, what do you think of the declining foreign investments?
Well, Singapore's workforce was particularly small to begin with, and without the skill of our workforce being improved, more and more foreign investors are straying away from Singapore. This will lead to less and less jobs being created, and that will have a significant impact on Singapore's economy. We need to find a solution to this devastating problem as soon as possible and recover from this major setback. Otherwise, this problem will quickly snowball into a more severe problem, which will be very hard to recover from. The EDB is trying its very best to find this much-needed solution.
Thank you for your time. Back to you, Stefan.
Statistics have shown that the growth of our workforce has been on decline in the past few years. If we look at this graph here, we can see that the general trend is that each year, less and less jobs are being created. This has led to many foreign investors losing interest in Singapore and no longer viewing Singapore as a viable choice to invest in. Today, we also have Mr. Samuel Wong, who is one such investor, on our show this evening.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ryan Wang, reporting from Malayan News, and here we have Mr. Wong, the founder of Derware Inc., one of the largest biomedical firms in Southeast Asia.
Good evening, and it's a pleasure to be here.
I heard that recently your company shifted your base of operations from Malaysia to Singapore. Do you have a reason for that?
Well, that's absolutely correct. We did actually move our base of operations to Malaysia, and that's mostly because, as a biomedical firm, our two focuses are mostly the development of more drugs and medicines through R&D, and the manufacturing of these drugs, And, as Singapore's workforce is showing a trend and showing signs of actually decreasing, and most likely will continue to decrease. And not only that, but the value and the skills of these workers aren't showing any signs of increasing. So, As a biomedical firm, not only are we not able to do R&D because the skills, the workers simply do not have skills to do it, and not only that, the cost of manufacturing these drugs will actually increase because with a smaller workforce, we have lesser workers, and the cost of labor will obviously go up. So me and my company has really agreed that Singapore has no longer become a viable choice for us.
I see. So there you have it, folks. From here, we can see that Singapore is losing investors by the second. Back to you, Stefan.
Well, that's all the news for tonight. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow for more groundbreaking news.